Ladies and gentlemen, as we are wrapped up with the quarterfinals, we move one step closer to the business end of the tournament. The action continues today with the semi-finals scheduled at 3 p.m. So make sure you stay with us as the competition gets even more intense and the stakes get even higher at the HCL ITF W15.
Welcome to this very exciting contest that is brewing up between Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina taking on Suha Sadik and Madhurima Sawant from India. Ekaterina Yashina and Xenia Laskutova, the top seeded pair in this tournament. On the other side, we have Suha Sadik and Madhurima Sawant. Should be a very exciting contest. Do not go anywhere. Any moment now, we'll see the start of this game. So the start of this very important semi-final game between the Indian duo. On one side, Xenia and Ekaterina. On the other side, Suha Sadiq and Madhurima Sawant. A very important semi-final of this HCL ITF under 15 tournament. The women's category. We saw some very amazing, fantastic games of tennis before this one in the singles category, where we saw Shruti Ahlawat taking on top seed Zeel Desai and coming out on top 6-4, 6-4. And now we'll have to see if the Indians can trump here. Right now, 30 love ahead in this game. A good start. Absolutely amazing tournament this has been till now. Every rally here, very important. And this is good that the Indians are taking some kind of a lead here early. They would not like to fall behind and then play catch up. These big games, the semi-finals, the finals, you like being on the front foot at all times. So a good start for Soha and Madhurima here. 40-30 the scores. Xenia and Ekaterina trying to get back into the game as soon as possible. But in the end, it's going to be the Indian duo that takes the first game. Soha Sadiq and Madhurima Sawant taking the first game. This is the HCL ITF Women's Under 15 tier. One zero up in this match. The semi-finals already. Soha Sadiq and Madhurima Sawant waiting for the second set to start. The second game to start, pardon me. Good service, fast one at that. Till now it was a good rally unless they just shot it on the net here. Once again, 30, Love 30 ahead in this second game. Love 30 ahead. Love 40 now. Good quick work from these two, and that will give the first point there to Xenia and Ekaterina. Making a comeback here in this game. 30-40 now the score. Can Suha Sadiq and Madhurima close this game out? We'll have to wait and watch. Interception there. That one goes out. So that's the game. And it will go to the Indian duo. In the replays, you can see how the Indian duo managed finally to get the second game in their bag. 2-0 up in this first set. So 30 each in the third game here. Service from Soha and Madhurima. They're trying to hold this serve and make it 3-0. 40-30 ahead in this third game here. They make it their third consecutive game. Second service will be brought on. First one a bit too long. And that's a double fault. So the point will go to Xenia and Ekaterina. Here comes the service. Baseline balls being played, but that one went out. That's the third game in the Indian duo's bag. Straight points. 3-0 up. And making quick work of Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina, who are the top seeded players or top seeded pair in this tournament. 3-0 ahead. This is the HCL ITF Women's Under 15 tournament. In the semi-finals, the Indians have taken a solid lead, 3-0 ahead in the first set. We'll hope they close it out soon. All the Indian fans will be watching. Service with Xenia and Ekaterina duo. Serve was too long, so a point will go to Sua and Madhurima. 15 love ahead. Change of sides. From the Indian side, the unforced errors have been far and few. Once again, that one goes wild, goes out. So, love 30 leading Indians. Sua Sadik and Madhurima playing some fantastic tennis here. Good return and well judged and left out there. Love 40 now. That shot was not in control, so Xenia and Katerina will accept that point. And that's the point they were looking for. That'll be the fourth game in the bag for the Indian duo. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. So and Madhurima here doing everything that they can to take the very important first set here. And right now, they are in the groove. The momentum is with them. Cruising to 4-0. The first point in the fifth game is here. Somehow it looks like the Indians have taken complete control of the game here. cruising. And once again, the return, not being able to control it, sending it out far and wide. So 30-15 here has been really good display from the Indians till now. They've been good with their serves, their interception. Look at that, ferocious. That was great. I had no chance there for the return. Look at that. And the coordination between these two players is something to watch out for. 50-14 ahead, 40-15 ahead. Trying to fire one down the lane. That's very well done. There was nobody there. Down the alley, taking the fifth straight game. They are making this look like a cakewalk. The Indian duo, third seeded duo in the tournament, not leaving anything to chance. Till now, the Soha Madhurima duo has been doing fantastic work, taking a 5-0 lead. On the other side, Xenia and Ekaterina still trying to figure out what's going wrong for them. Haven't been able to take control over any game till now. Have not looked threatening either. On the other side, Soha Sadiq and Madhurima Sawant have made sure that they do not give any free points, any freebies to their opponents. Time to ponder, time to think for Xenia and Ekaterina. They'll have to figure out a way to find a breach against this Indian duo. High toss, tried to go for a fast serve, went only to the net, going to the second serve. This one goes in, and the return not so good. The first point here, good service. They need to find some spark here, Xenia and Ekaterina. Once again, gathering in some points here. Xenia and Ekaterina for the first time, looking like they can take a game. Good service there. An opportunity well taken. That'll be 40 love for Xenia and Ekaterina. The ball was there to be hit. She left nothing for chance. Can they close this one out quickly? Yes, they can. So that'll be the first game for Xenia and Ekaterina in this match. The top seeds, Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina, they are trying to bounce back now. 5-1 the score. And now the Indians will be serving. Chance for them to close this set. A long baseline to baseline rally that the Indians have finally been able to win. With every point, they'll get close to winning this first set in the semi-finals. This is good. The baseline play from Indians. Interception made there and a good one at that. Winning the point. Making it 15 all. Right now trying to keep the ball away from interception. Playing base to base. There comes the interception. Well defended. Both the Indians on the net. The attack was there and it has bore them fruit. Another point goes to the Indians. Smoothly played. Thirty all. 2 points away from winning this first set. The Indians. Once again, baseline to baseline play. Could rally but could not send it through. Could not send it over the net. This is good. This is good competitive tennis. These young champions. There, the point. Set point for Suha and Madhurima. What can they make out of it? Have to wait for the second serve. Oh, once again, Xenia and Ekaterina making sure that they remain in the first set. The score now. Xenia and Ekaterina, 2 games. Suha and Madhurima being able to take 5, just trying to close it out. 1 game away from winning this one. Can they break the serve for Xenia and Ekaterina this time and take the first set? We'll have to wait and watch. Take the first point here in this game. Fired up. 15 love. Love 15. The return was a little far. Not the best returns that we have seen from Soha and Madhurima. 15 all. Long service. We'll have to serve again. See the opportunity the Indian duo could be a very, very good lead to have into the semi-final. The big matches, they create certain kind of pressure on you. Having the lead helps with it. Once again, drawing equals 30 each now. Madhurima Sawant and Soha Sadiq. To the first set, going to Soha and Madhurima. The Indians taking complete control of this first set here, ensuring that they go into the second set on top. What a wonderful display of tennis here. The Indian duo has shown that they might have been seeded third, but that does not affect them at all. They're in here for the fight and they're in it to win it. Some fantastic shots and good control. This is the HCL ITF Women's Under 15 semi-finals being held here in New Delhi. Do not go anywhere. On the other side of the break, we will have the second set of the semi-finals. Stay tuned. So the second set on the way now, where Soha and Madhurima are trying their best to win this semi-finals and go to the finals. On the other side, Xenia and Ekaterina trying to get back into the match. They want to win this set. Good start for Xenia and Ekaterina here in the second set. Taking two valuable points there, going 30 love up. Net cord, that'll be a let. She'll have to serve again. That's a point. So Suha Sadik serving, takes the net cord there. Serving to Xenia. Not the best serve there. Suha Sadik. Right now not getting her serves right. This one took the net. Finally gets one correct and gets the point there. Madhurima Savant making that interception. A vital one at that. There you see Xenia taking that point against Madhurima. So the first game in the second set going to Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina. A good opening to the second set here. Much needed for them. Must have been a morale booster. Once again, the first points coming for Xenia and Ekaterina here. On their own service, they would like to defend the serve, not let the Indian duo break this. And these are points for Sua and Madhurima now. Very well done. Service from Ekaterina. Opportunity taken. Madhurima Savant going for the interception and making the kill. Taking the Indian duo to 30-15. 15-30 the lead now. High toss. The service goes onto the net. Ekaterina serving to Madhurima Sawant. Very well judged that one. Defended the ones that were inside and then left that one that was going outside. The judgment there being the most important part. Going on to 15-40. Can they get this point and make it equal, the Indian duo? Can they go 1-1 in the second set? Baseline to baseline play here. (30-40) behind at the moment. Xenia and Ekaterina. Good serve. The return even better. And the interception from Xenia gets them the point. 40 each now. Beautifully done. Waited for her opportunity, and when it came, she pounced on it with both the hands. And Suhan Madhurima pull it out. In the second set, Xenia and Ekaterina have shown a much improved display. Going 2-0 up. Once again, making a mistake on the net. These little mistakes are costing the Indians. Their play from the first set that was free from all unforced errors is now facing some problems. Can they bounce back? Can they pull this one? Yes, they can. Beautifully done from Soha Sadiq there. Left no chances for the return. Another point to Soha and Madhurima here. Looks like they want to open their account in the second set. They are quite close to it. Can they do it? Another unforced error onto the net. Soha Sadiq running to her teammate. trying to calm her down. Beautifully found that space between both the players there. Ekaterina getting the third game in this second set. Three straight games going to them. Looking confident, looking much better from what they were looking in the first game. Much, much improved performance here. This is the HCL ITF World Tennis Tour. Suha Sadik and Madhurima Sawant not getting in the groove in this second set here. Good interception, but well defended. And that's a point. That's the point that Suha and Madhurima so badly wanted. They need some inroads. They need some openings in this second set. They have had absolutely no opportunities and no games. Been a tightly contested match, this one. One-sided in the first set for the Indian duo, and now going one-sided in the second set for Xenia and Ekaterina. That's the second point for them in this game. Can they compound on it and make it the first game for them in the second set? What's important is to keep the game going deep, not lose out too many points too quickly. Trying their best. Oh, look at that from Suha Sadik enforcing that point. There was a small gap in there and she pierced through. Opportunity for them to win their first game in the second set here. Can Soha and Madhurima make it happen? And beautifully done by Soha Sadik. She takes this first game in the second set here for the Indian duo. That lob making the difference. The finish after that even better. Look at that. Brilliantly done. And now Suha Sadik to serve. She'll be serving to Ekaterina. The return just not as she wanted. Suha not so happy with herself. Love 15. Takes the net cord there, the service. She'll have to serve again. That'll be called a let. Quickly done, quickly sent back by Xenia, and that's the point for Xenia and Ekaterina. Madhurima Savant. Not so quick with her reflexes there. It was very difficult to send that one back. That interception going wrong. Suha Sadik. Looks like the service will be broken. Already on love 40. This is tennis and things can change very, very rapidly here. Oh, beautifully played by Soha Sadik, and that is why the point has come to them. 15-40. Still struggling in this game. It's not over till it's all over. Good first serve. Baseline to baseline. That's the game. That's the game for Xenia and Ekaterina. And they take the fourth game in the second set. What a wonderful game of tennis this has been. In the first set, it was the Indians dominating, and now they are the dominated, facing some serious heat from Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina here. 4-1 ahead. Xenia and Ekaterina at the moment in this second game. Good point, that one. 15 love ahead. Completely in control of the second set here. So Hasadik not being able to send that return back. Another point, another point. Points are coming thick and fast. There'll be 5-1 for Xenia and Ekaterina. Can Soha and Madhurima mount any kind of comeback in this second set here? Ah, lucky tape there. Point there for Soha and Madhurima. Till now has been a great game. Misses out on that opportunity. Serve will have to be done again. Beautifully done there by Ekaterina. Finding the spaces on the court, finding the empty spaces, and sending the ball through. Constantly doing it throughout this set. They want to close this quickly. Thirty 15. Madhurima Sawant serving, playing from the baseline, gathering another point there. Opportunity to take second game in this second set for them. Taking it to 40 all. Xenia and Ekaterina 1 point away from taking this set. and they'll have to wait. Soha and Madhurima have taken the second game here. For them, it's 2-5 in the second set here. Brilliant game. In the first one, we saw the Indians totally dominating, and now we see the Xenia and Ekaterina duo doing some amazing work here. Makes a good return, but Madhurima Sawant could not get to that ball. A point goes to Xenia and Ekaterina, slowly getting to their best game here, the top seeded duo. And that was a good ace there. Now the aces and the service has become an important and integral part of their game. Xenia and Ekaterina. Thirty-thirty. The score here. Oh, tough, tough and intense. This is at 40-40 now. Look at the score, making it evident how well contested this match has been till now. Suha Sadik on the serve, trying to mount a comeback here in the second set. Good baseline to baseline play happening right now. Waiting for an interception, but the return was far too wide. And I'll give a point to Soha and Madhurima. 15 love ahead. Planning and plotting after every point. Goes on to show how much it means to these two. For all those who have just joined this feed and are now watching us, this is the HCL ITF Women's Under 15 live from New Delhi. Total of $15,000. The prize money for this one. I'm in the semi-finals of the doubles category. You're watching Xenia Laskutova and at the moment 30-15 ahead in this game, trying to make it 4-5. Has been a tightly contested game till now, this one. Good service from Suha Sadik there. And they get the point. 40-30 ahead now. Just going to make it 5-4, are they? 1 point away from drawing equals in the second set. Brilliant comeback, brilliant fight. That is it. Soha and Madhurima winning that game there, making it 4-5. Xenia and Ekaterina now have one opportunity. If they can win this game, they can get back, drawing one set each. But that parity will only happen if they can stop Soha and Madhurima from winning the next game. This is exciting, exciting tennis coming your way. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. Fifteen love ahead here in the Second set here. Soha and Madhurima. Love 30 ahead now. Can they make it 5-5? Can they finish it in the second set? Quietly trying to progress. 30 each. Xenia and Ekaterina trying their level best. And there they are. They have gotten the second set here, which means that the third set will have to be played. The third set will now decide who comes out on top in this semi-final and goes to the finals. Amazing display of tennis from both the teams. 6-4 is the score for the second set here. Stay tuned, do not go anywhere, because when we come back, we are going to see the third set that will decide who goes to the finals of this HCL ITF Women's Under 15 tournament live from New Delhi. So 1-1. Both pairs have divided one set each between them. Now the third set. Oh, there was a opportunity there for Xenia. Unfortunately, she couldn't gather that one. Went straight into the nets. Goes out. That'll be a point for Ekaterina and Xenia. A good anticipation from Ekaterina there. Ran back to gather that one. And after a good rally here, Madhurima failing to send the ball across. And a hint of desperation in their play and the body language. Beautifully done. Ekaterina had the opportunity but overshot that one, sends it out. Could have smashed a winner in there. Sent it out. Xenia serving. Another point to Suva and Madhurima there. This is good. They've taken the first game here in the third set.
Hello, one, two, three.
This has been good display of tennis from both the
All right,
pairs.
so now we
Good
have the
start.
winning team with us. First of all, congratulations to both of.
Both the pairs winning one set each. And now in the final set, the Indian duo Soha and Madhurima have won the first game. Soha Sadik serving. Makes the return. Madhurima Sawan. So Sadik serving and serving well. Good return. Another good return. The baseline to baseline play has been phenomenal from the Indian. And still the rally going on. Gives an opportunity to Xenia. She was doing so well, trying to keep the ball on the baseline. Xenia gets an opportunity to intercept and she leaves nothing to chance. Swiftly taking that point there. Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. The drop there, immaculate. In short, that could not have been returned easily. Baseline rallies, constantly doing well on the baseline rallies. This time, getting one through. Patience paying some dividends here. What a match this has been throughout. Both sets of players, both pairs have just been phenomenal. Look at that. Madhurima Sawant in this final set is turning on the heat. That one will go to Xenia and Ekaterina. Tight contest. Really tight contest here. Every point, every point important here now. The tiebreaker. High bouncing balls. Patience is going to be key. This one goes straight into the net. Madhurima not happy with that shot. And rightly so. These are very, very important moments of the game and some rallies that are really important in the context of the entire game and the tournament. Xenia serving. Point there. And that's it. In the tiebreaker here, Xenia and Ekaterina have done it. Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina have defeated India's Soha Sadek and Madhurima Sawant in a very tightly contested game. And despite the fact that Soha Sadek and Madhurima Sawant won the first set handsomely, in the end they have been tipped by superior play and patience and composure, where final news is that Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina, the top seeded players in the tournament, have done it. They are going to the finals. This is the report from Court 1 that the top seeded Xenia Laskutova and Ekaterina Yashina have been able to defeat Suhas Sadek and Madhurima Sawant from India in 3 sets. It was first set going to Suhas Sadek and Madhurima Sawant. After that, a brilliant, brilliant display from Laskutova and Yashina. Do not go anywhere. We'll be bringing on the presentation soon. Stay tuned. And there is so much more tennis action coming for you tomorrow. But we'll be here shortly with the winners interview and the presentation.
All right, we have a winning player with us. Congratulations on a very great win. So, how's you feeling today?
I feel good. It was tough match. I think also interesting if someone watch. A good game, yeah, good level.
All right. So, what do you think worked best for today?
Best that we keep going, yeah, and point by point until the end.
Yeah.
It's more important have concentration.
All
To
right.
win
So,
the match like this. Yeah.
all right. So, how did you prepare for this match?
Sleep, eat, yeah, just easy
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a
Thank you.
little bit practice. Yeah. That's the most important. Sleep.
Correct, correct, correct.
Yeah.
It's for the recovery, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your win. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Here we go. What a day it's been here at the HCL ITF W15. From powerful serve to edge of the seat rallies, we have had it all. This is just the beginning. A huge thank you to everyone who joined us today and brought such amazing energy to the court. But don't go too far because we are coming back tomorrow with even more action, more intensity, and bigger moments as the tournament moves forward. So make sure you join us again right here for another exciting day of top class tennis. Until then, have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow.